If we play against Tron, there's going to be a lot of...
You can't believe what fell.
What's Nora's Decay famous for already? What do they play in Modern? Probably just get rid of Basic Forest. I consider Noble Hierarch. I think you could play Birds of Paradise if you play Niv and stuff. You probably have to. I didn't see what the post Astrolabe Niv versions look like. Is Nora's Decay a one-trick pony, or do they... Isn't it Death Shadow? Oh, Burn. Burn and Tron. My hand's pretty good against Burn. My hand is low-key Deece against Burn. Why am I running Path over Push? Because I'm playing Trophy and Field of Ruin, so I just run them out of basics. And then I have literal instant speed Vindicate in my deck. Instant speed 2 mana Vindicate. Good job killing me. I don't have a single fetch line in my opening hand. Nice deck. How are they gonna kill me, chat? If I don't sack a fetch land? How many basics does Burn play? I believe 3 basic mountains. Autumn, what are you playing in the final store? Free color wreck? Or something something a bit spicier? Anti-mirror, Tear wreck, smart. 4 negate, 2 Narset main deck. How did the games play out? Were you able to like protect Narset and stuff? Was it actually effective? Doesn't even seem that amazing to have like a sorcery speed card that gets disputed and negates if they can just untap and play Reclamation. Narset's pretty good against a 4-color list. Alright, fair enough. Didn't have Cataracts up to his side, yeah. Is Narset actually better than just playing Chemisters inside and commence the endgame main deck? I know that most of the Team Erect deck I was playing against on the ladder were teched out for the mirror. They all had either Commence main deck or Sailor or Ambusher. I guess Ambusher is not especially tech for the main deck, but so many guys just had like cards like Sailor or Chemisters inside or Commence, and sometimes multiple copies of this card. What is going on? I guess they're just double queuing. Not even Eidolon. I kind of want to have Rayman plus Pathman up. Maybe I'm not in a rush to cycle my Rayman though. Like I really don't want to take 2 points of damage from a creature there if I don't have to. But I could have also played an Overgrown too. What could I have kept? I think you're just supposed to keep if you have like freelance 4 burn spells. But I'm not a burn player. Or if you have like 2 lands, 5 burn spells, you're probably just supposed to keep. That's a really good draw. Oh, they're quad queuing, my bad. Gary's becoming what he hates, asking why someone is playing one card over another when the answer is obviously that the player thinks the one they're playing is better. Am I? I guess I'm allowed to, because I'm sure there's a reason why I'm allowed to do that and other people are not. Is what you saw on the internet true, Benny Dubs? Kind of as usual, not exactly. The winnings you see are before buy-ins, before expenses, so you can safely divide that by between 5 and 10, assuming that player is actually a winning player. Alright, let's see if we can take over here. Oh! Might have just played Sawcrack. That was a nice one. The Miser's Lightning Helix. We added at the last second. They just played Skullcrack, right? Yeah, I think they did. Am I allowed to say why so slow? Oh, hi Nassif. Our last match was on semifinals of a modern challenge last year. You on Blue Eye Control and me ad nauseam. Do you remember that event? Good luck. Really? The last time I played Naraz Decay was that long ago? Weird. I wonder if I'm supposed to untap these two. Or just supposed to Assassin's Trophy 6 with Foundry. I don't want to do that now. I don't want to take damage from a creature. Oh yeah, I didn't update Carvel Live, my bad. Bad streamer. Bad streamer. You'll wait? Oh, it's very kind of you. That's a nice one, obviously. Looks like they flooded pretty hard. Yeah. Might as well, right? Start casting the trophies. Wow, they scooped? Weird. Their hand must have been really bad. Alright, Carvel Life should be up to date. My bad. Maybe Gambit is good in this matchup. Ryan 6 pretty bad. Remount's pretty bad. Shucks, probably pretty bad. I guess Gambit is too slow. Let's see, 27 lands. Am I still playing the Ghost Quarter? It's the worst card in my deck. Nissa. Am I playing a 2K Historic Tourney? You mean next, like in 10 days, the Open? Yeah, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna start playing Historic next week. I can start playing Historic now, actually, now that I'm done testing for Why main deck graveyard? Cling to does just good. It's card advantage. It's gain life. Well, it's pretty slow card advantage, but I don't know. I've just been impressed by that card. Just good magic card. And then Kazgal is kind of the same thing. Good magic card. Alright, this hand is fine. I have the turn 1 removal. I have a 4, yeah. Obviously, Cling would be better if you didn't have Ur in your deck already. Alright, right. My bad. Probably just take it and get a Triumph. Could get basic planes. I might just get basic planes, right? I don't think there's a reason not to. I guess Eidolon's the reason not to. What did they mulligan? Looks like they mulliganed. Oh, they mulliganed to 5? Wow. I would have not guessed 5. I guess I need to get a Triumph if I want to be able to cast, maybe I didn't have to. Maybe I just don't cast Nikobe this game. I guess some kind of blue-black Triumph is good here. Zagath probably. Yeah. How are we doing? We're about to beat Burn. That had pretty mediocre draws, I guess. Sack and you gain 4 life. They like didn't have a 1-drop in game 1 or creature really, and then game 2 they mulligan to 5. I mean, this deck's just super memey though, but I might be able to beat fair decks. Beat stuff like Burn. I think there's probably some pretty sick things you can do in Modern if you're not worried about losing to Blood Moon. There's probably like so many flavors of 3, 4, 5 color decks you can play and Niv decks and stuff. Should start Historic tomorrow. I kind of want to play a little Standard maybe still and get my sideboard plans all figured out. They said I can't beat your deck. I don't know if it's my deck or the quality of your draws that are in play here, but I think Nissa might be good if you're playing Triumphs and stuff. I think Nissa and Sultai is probably really good actually. Well, I don't know about really good, but seems better than Ashiok. It's worse at chum blocking though. I guess you get in spots where you Ashiok plus and you're happy to chum block with the token and yeah, Ball is a pretty good card. It was bad in Standard because it just lined up for some reason. It just lined up awfully. I guess people were playing like maybe Disintegration and I guess Grixis was just bad. I'd love to play first. It's a cool hand. The fucking Gatewatch. Alright, perfect. Roggrain Triome into Ren and 6. Dude, I love Ren 6. That card's just so good. So it lets you can like mulligan to 5 and just have a fine draw if you just 2 lands, Ren 6, and 2 other cards.
Enjoyed the late night stream, Gab.
Hey there, Purper. Glad you could catch this stream because I was DJing all night. Don't Rogrin? Or Zagat. Zagat sounds like Zagoth. That's like the name of a Street Fighter dude. Rogrin or Savai? Savai is the name of the survivor tribe. Zagoth is the name of the bad guy in Street Fighter. In that I sound like pop, indie pop music band. I don't know what Ketria is. What does Ketria sounds like? Probably doesn't really matter what I get. Let's see. I guess I'll just get Savai. Poor Savai Triumph, just no love. Show some love to poor Savai. Ketria as an energy drink? Yeah. It sounds about right, actually. Salut Lorichero. Damn. Never lucky. They're actually probably playing E-Tron and they're just gonna... They're probably just gonna play like a Thought-Knot here next turn and I'm gonna be fine. Alright, chat, I'm gonna be fine. Hold me, chat, hold me tight. Or sub, that works too. Look at the reads, chat. Calling it right now. Eldrazi Temple Thought-Knots here. Alright, it was in the same vein. Urza Tower Smasher. I need a real Eldrazi-tron, nothing to worry about.
Haven't been able to watch much recently, but happy to catch their stream here and there.
Hey Quig, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much. Glad that you can make it today. Thanks for the 16 months. Oh, they bounced, they killed cat. Oh, okay, interesting. I don't think our fish had just save it for, I think I need to go after that when they have the Tome in play. Tome's not great if you don't have Tron, but seems pretty good if you do. Oh, I should have let them scry. Wow, yeah, that was a big mistake. Whoopsie. I'm supposed to do that after they scry. They bottomed, never punished. I mean, surely they're going to take Nikobi over Cling to Dust, right? Maybe not if they have Dismember. Maybe I should have just fired up the Cling to Dust. What I definitely don't want to do on their turn, because if I do that, they get to use Tome. They get to use, yeah. They get to tap a Tron land for 2 mana and use Tome. I guess maybe that's not so bad for me because then they only have. Anyways, probably doesn't matter, right? White, black, green. I have Lightning Helix. I don't know, man. I'm sure that's fine. In before it wasn't fine. In before I got the wrong land somehow in Concast Files. Also, it's not even clear I should get Triumphs because I'm at the point in the game where Cycling a triome is probably pretty good for me. Is Urza any good still? I doubt it. Without Astrolabe, you lost your best card. What do I think about Wafo? Wafo's great. Did I play Wafo? We played not that long ago. We played, I mean, maybe now it's a little while ago, but I think the last time I was at PT in Japan, we got paired against each other and constructed. I think he beat me pretty badly. Billy Waffles. Do you want to gain for life or get a 1-1 against Smasher? I'll have to tap my own mana on this software. Trash. Oh, right. Trying to... Oh my god, I'm so... I even thought about it, obviously, and... Yeah. Well, if they send a Smasher at the ferry, as they probably should, it doesn't matter, right? Whoa, that went downhill fast. It's kind of disappointing. How's this like working? We beat Burn round 1, but they didn't have a creature in game 1, and they mulliganed to 5 in game 2, so take it as you will. And now we're about to lose game 1 against pretty good Eldrazi Tron draw. They just had turn 3 Tron Smasher into more good stuff, so this one's looking a little rough. Yeah, apparently there's the latest. I love it. Every time there's a controversy, I see the same people tweeted about it, but I never see how it originated. Apparently the latest thing is like people talking about rankings and stuff. I think rankings are probably just trash, honestly. They're kind of whatever, I guess. They're like, obviously don't tell the whole story, not even close, so... I'm not talking about ladder rankings, I'm just talking about rankings in general. I don't know, social media definitely does good. It's not all bad. So if I draw a Neuro, I'm gonna keep Breeding Pool. Yikes. I mean, the arena rankings are like, it's a mix. Obviously, you can't get to number 1 if you're bad at Magic. I don't know, it's like, just like an achievement, like dedicated to something. It's, I don't know, I mean, if it just works for you for X or Y reason, why not, you know? Whereas you're trying to stream, I mean, it's the best thing you can do if you're a streamer and trying to make it. Or the more accessible, I guess, or however you want to call it. Assuming I'm just gonna lose here. Oh, you can just get a ballista, right? 1, 2, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 7 damage. Alright, I guess I'll try to win the game. I won't give up. I think you have to remove a creature actually to not die to ballista. Every time I have to escape a card, I miss Arena. I'm not sure I can still win though. I'm not sure I can chain draws if they just get a ballista here. And they still have their Karn. Do I have anything in my deck that like draws a bunch? And I guess Uro into or Jace into something. I'll take one more draw step. No, I mean, I don't even think that like, was the Twitter thing about Arena rankings or about just rankings in general? Alright, I'm gonna go do a little digging. No, whatever, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Not anymore undefeated in games. Wow, all my cards are just pretty great, honestly. Just Lightning Helix. Even though it's good to finish off Karn or Thoughtnuts here sometimes. What are my worst cards? Jeez. Our sets. Yeah. Our set's probably like the weakest card in my deck to start with. That's a fine cut. Could always got Snapcaster Mage. They might bring in Relic, right? Maybe Kazgal's just not as good as I think it is in this matchup. You can cut one. I mean, they have these big dudes, but it's still like not the most efficient removal spell ever. Ashok versus Expedition map. Yeah, that's a good point, but I don't think it's enough. Alright, hand's pretty great, obviously. Just field Everin into Jace on the play. Or just Ura into Jace if they're not running Tron. You think Snap is better than Kazgal? I'm just worried that my deck's pretty bad against Relic of Progenitus, and I don't want a card that makes it even worse. But maybe they don't have that many relics in their deck. I'm not even sure. Oh, it's even better. I get to go turn 4 to Fairy. I haven't been super impressed by the tome, honestly. Like, I've played against it with control decks, and if they don't have Tron, it's like they're drawing cards slowly. You're just slam a Jace and just so much more card advantage. They don't have 1 mana spells anyways, right? 2. No, I should do it on my turn, I guess. To not let them. Oh, there's the whole scry thing. I always forget about scry. But I don't want them to be able like to draw a card and then still have 2 mana up to maybe play another tome or something. But I'm not sure what's more valuable there. I already have blue. I could just get green, I guess. I'm not saying map is bad. I'm just saying I haven't been super impressed. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if in a few weeks or months people just go back and just play a bunch of Mind Stones or whatnot and realize that Tome is kind of overrated. Alright, so next turn they can maybe cast Eldrazi. How scared should I play here? How bad is it for me if they just slam I mean, even if they get Tron one turn, they can't do anything. The worst they can do is like, I mean, if they have like Thought-Knots here plus Karn, that's bad for me. But that's like pretty extreme scenario. Thinking about just Uroing, does that make sense? Over Jace? No, probably not. Can play Teferi next turn. Tron Ballista would be rough. I'm just gonna play Jace. Leaving too much on the table if I don't play Jace, I think, but kind of questionable. Bunch of cheap cards, not bad. It's very tricky to sequence. So let's see, if they play just Smasher, kill my Jace, what am I going to want to do next turn? I could maybe go Field of Runes into Gambit. Had a bad feeling about it. Who needs to play Modern Rain Tron when you're just maybe Siamomi just lives a very pure life. Pure living. I should try it. I just deleted Dota. That's pure living. Feel like I should get rewarded for that. That might still be okay. Congrats, yeah, I know. Thanks. Big game, right? I should say deleted Dota again. Yeah, just a bunch of natural Trons, even though, to be fair, I mean, that's just what their deck does. If it's not Tron, it's, you know, a bunch of temples. Alright, let's hope they're playing the 2 basic land version. That would help me tremendously. Or if, you know, they had one of their basics land in hand. That would also be cool. I think people play Free Waste nowadays, but I could be wrong. Or is it like, yeah. Looks like I should have gotten basic planes at some point. It's pretty unfortunate. Could still be okay. I can Uro into Pav this turn. Maybe Federal Land, I can Teferi in Pav. Yeah. Messed up. Get Teferi in Pav or Uro in Pav. Teferi doesn't do a ton for me. Or it draws me the card right away too. I could get lucky. Kind of sucks if I end up losing because I didn't get the right lands because I was just being lazy. Oh wow, yeah, I suck. I missed it. I should have pathed a Smasher and I discard Uro and I get to replay Uro right away. Wow. What a noob. That's because I'm a Sultai player. I usually don't have Path and Uro in my deck. I don't get to play these spicy lines. Well, hopefully you don't have like land plus Ballista, but I have a bad feeling, chat. Oh no, never mind. I'm out of range for. Yeah, it might be okay. Game has turned bad recently. I don't think Dota's worse than it's ever been, really. If anything, I feel like my games weren't so bad, honestly. You just need to play at the right time, I think. I think there's probably like times of the day and stuff where it's worse than others. And like when a new patch comes out, people come back. The weekend, I feel like the weekend games, it's like all the entitled people who are like just think they're just much better and stuff. I don't know. Or maybe it's just. Plus, I'm a Raid Shadow Legends player now. Any opinions on the reclamation decks in Modern? I haven't tried them. You should ask Autumn. I haven't been super impressed, but they're obviously definitely fine. Like, people are top 8ing every weekend with these decks. I didn't care about that card? Probably not, right? Sorry. Do you have Dismember in hand? Or Ballista for 1, I guess. Why do I... Maybe if they have Ballista for 1 in hand, I should just... Should definitely keep Kaya's Guile. Should get rid of Remand. Does Canister deck even have Ice Fang, Danielle? Wait, no, is your first name Danielle? I get confused. Why are you like Digo Chill here, Goldukat? Just too many different nicknames. Just pick one. What do you go by? Or just tell me what you want to go by. It'll be easier. Alright, hopefully they'll Matter Reshaper into Matter Reshaper here. Anugan. Really? Doesn't Path make it so you have to counter Dismember to kill Karin instead? Oh. Alright, you only need to just block and just force their spell. Yeah, I'm just playing awful. Don't mind me. Do absolutely not mind me. I'm playing a bad deck and I'm playing it bad. It's a recipe for success. I can call you Danielle? Okay. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, that list was kind of smart. I lost to it actually this weekend. I just lost to Field of the Dead. I mean, that's like something people have been doing in Modern for a while now, just especially ever since they printed this basic Snowlands. Just so easy to play Field of the Dead in your... Like, I could probably play Field of the Dead in this deck if that's the angle I wanted. Yeah, I could so easily play like 1 or 2 Field of the Dead for the control mirror matches. What happened to Emma Titan? It's around. I don't know. It's around. It does well. Did I register pigeons? No, I just registered the big pigeon. Daddy pigeon. Daddy pigeon and his millions. Could still lose to some always dust. Like I said, we're for always dust. Maybe I should have just gotten rid of the tome. That was probably not great. Got rid of 2 mines and a tower. Kept that to save the fairy from Smasher, the 1/1. If that ever came up. Should have maybe minused on Tome. Well, Tome is doing work this game. Cute. Detective Pikachu. Pika Pika. Did I ever play Battle of Wits on Moto? I mean, I could. I don't know. You guys thought I was gonna do it, right? Nah. Catatonic Walrus. Another 2-year anniversary tonight. Thank you so much for support these 2 years. Appreciate it. Do they have to shuffle? Me. Wow. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, I conceded? Dang, just when I was starting to have fun. Man, these tomes are a problem, not gonna lie. They have still Chalice in their deck. I might just do that, honestly. Yeah, that was game 2. Yeah, we don't have much time left. They don't have much time either. It was like, I was 3 minutes behind at some point, and last time I checked, it was even. This is like my own brew, yeah. We're talking about it on the Midweek Metagame podcast this Tuesday, and I decided to just see what, you know. It's obviously like probably pretty bad, but after, you know, playing a bunch of standard on Arena and stuff, I wanted something chill tonight. Fun. A little brew. Like, there's enough mid-range fair decks in Modern that if you build like a pretty powerful 5-color pile, you'll probably have a few reasonable matchups. I kind of want to force that, but probably doesn't make a ton of sense. Put him back at it. It's pretty brutal if I use a trophy on the land. And they just don't have it. They usually don't have it. Even when F2, I think the odds of them having it are like, what, 25%, especially after the mulligan. But I do have Jace, so Like, oh man, this is tough. You can also just let them have Tron for one turn. It's not like it's the end of the world. So let's see. I think I'm gonna let them have Tron, and then if I have to veto something, alright, I'm just gonna play Flooded Strand, I guess. They're not sacking Relic. That's pretty low, just trying to burn my clock. Yeah, I have 5 minutes left, man. I have to turn it up. See? Come be scared, chats. Lands would be nice here. It's kind of a cool draw. It's probably better than just playing a Neuro. That's fine. I have like a bunch of removal for it. We're gonna take Kaya's Gal, right? Maybe Jace. Easy claps, Crybug. Yeah, modern Nib without Nib. Yeah, it's probably just a worse Nib deck. You've got a like little kind of a different angle, but yeah. Do I just win the game if I have 5 Triumphs in play? All 5 Triumphs? Yeah, that test key. Thank you. Good luck, you too. Pioneer starts. Did you see the Oath of Nissa Yorion build of because it was weird. I looked at the Pioneer Challenge and it's top 32 doesn't mean much since there's only 64 players, but someone was playing four Oaths of Nissa in that deck and it did make a ton of sense. Let's see. I guess I have to get rid of that first. Have mana up. This game's a bit tricky, but they were playing Oath of Nissa and Pioneer Nev, and didn't make a ton of sense. They didn't even have that many Planeswalkers. And you have so many bricks. But in Yorion, Oath of Nissa Yorion sounds kind of cool. I think I actually have to like trophy the Relic. It's kind of weird. Oh, I didn't tap out. Yeah, I'll trophy a Relic. Plus it's burning my clock. Oh, I might time them out actually. Damn, I don't have the mana to. I'm not gonna time them out, I guess. Not at that pace of play. Oh yeah, I do have the mana, man. It took me like so long to figure out how to tap my mana to have veto up. Pretty unfortunate. Is that even good what I'm doing? Probably not. I guess it gets a card in my yard if Ren dies. get to bring back Ura next turn. They took Dobbin's Veto over Jace. As Jace is a real clog burner. Green, green, blue, blue. They ripped, or is it Ballista? Wow. Water Ballista, hopefully. Alright, so they're gonna kill my Ballista. I can just Jace, bounce Thought Not Seer, play Nicobolas. Blue, blue. I just keep ahead on time now. Red, black, blue. Alright, maybe I should go in clicking battle mode. Maybe just attack every turn at least. Ooh, Tome, I like that. Please, feel free. That's a pretty good draw. Another Matter Reshaper. Oh, I played Nicobi or anything. It's just too long. Too many clicks. Has opened a 1 timeout. I know. I was 3 minutes behind game 2. I think I would have won this game if we had more time. Use field, I mean, whatever. I don't know, actually losing 0 seconds and just removing their stops. I mean, I can attack 3 times in 30 seconds. I don't know, never mind, it's like weird server lag or... I mean, even if you're just discarding, it takes you a few seconds every turn. No? Do you not... I guess if you don't have to go to discard spell... Do you spend time? Do you not spend time? Dude, it's so weird. Our clock goes down every turn and then... Man, they almost did it, removing the stops. Let's see. What does the Darth kid play? I might just the biggest tryhard because I'll look up what my opponent play in their leagues. They've played Nif to Light and they've played Burn. Probably can't really keep a hand where you're playing a basic on turn 1. Unless you have a very specific reason to play basic on turn 1. So I can get Rograin. I'm guessing I should get rid of that. Helix on Force, yeah. Only in modern. I'm reading up about the whole ranking discussion. I found a decent Twitter thread. Hey Canister, no more Raid Shadow Legends. I mean, for you, I'll play. I'll load up a little game. I'll go do some grinding. Anything for my Kaneki. Every fish one matters. I guess I should kill it now because of Boar's Charm. Kind of sucks to give them the mana right away, but I just lose the dead Boar's Charm. How's the new game? I had a lot of fun just clicking buttons like an idiot for 2 hours. It was legit fun. But it's also like, I would never spend money on a game like that. I mean, I would spend if it was like a bit of money, but there was like a guy who's in a clan who's like pretty high rank, and he says he spends $300 or $400 a month, which is just kind of obscene. I mean, if you can afford the money and you have fun, like, I don't know, why not, I guess. But yeah. I'm just like not a real person. I didn't realize what I was promoting, you know, and I would have definitely like second guess myself, you know, or like, because I don't want to just, you know, I was just being super naive. I thought it was like an RPG, like an RPG, I guess. I don't know, like not a like freemium, but I guess all games are freemium nowadays. Did I not check anything before accepting a sponsorship offer? Well, it was someone who reached out who works for Stream Elements. So I was like, I don't think they're just gonna, but yeah, I'm just on rails sometimes, Karen. I thought he would know by now. Did I misplay this game? Oh, I can Field of Rim plus fetch. Or not. My draw was good too. Path into Trophy into Uro. As their draws was Didru perfect too. They had the perfect burn draw. I guess I mulligan and I drew a bunch of maybe. Yeah, my draw was pretty good though. I didn't draw my one Helix. Hip Hero. Yeah, I talked about that too. I mean, I thought about that too. It's designed to suck out money off players, but so is Magic. Yeah, but Magic, your cards retain value, and like, is Magic designed to make you addicted? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I just have such a weird path in Magic, I guess, that also, like, Arena, if you're good and you have time, you can legit build a collection for free and play for free with draft and stuff. Which is, I think in this game, it's just, like, not the case. So, there's that, too. Yeah. Do we think, like, Wizard is actually predatory? I mean, you don't have to, like, how is it, like, you don't have to buy all these expensive cards from expensive sets, right? An arena is not especially, yeah, I don't know. I'm like probably one of the worst person to talk about that stuff if I had to guess. The people who say Magic is gambling don't know what gambling is. Yeah, I don't know. I think they refer to like opening booster packs. Like I never like, yeah, obviously it's so easy to like confuse everything. Like I was a poker player and I don't consider myself a gambler at all, you know. I'm like I would never play the slots. Like I'd spend like a month in Vegas every year and never play a chance game. Or you know what I mean, a house game, I guess. I'd play like one session of blackjack with friends, or we'd play the slots like once was Les like waiting for a show or something. And I guess Magic's the same thing. Opening booster is such a scam for a young player. I mean, isn't Magic like much better than all the other like boosters? Because it actually, the cards actually have how much is the average? How much money do you lose on average? Like, what? Let's say a booster pack is €4 of like a normal set. Like, how much is the value on average? Do we know? I guess obviously it depends a lot set from set, but should probably using. Wait, did I really not trophy that Swift Spear? Yikes! Just took 2 damage for no reason. Should just get actual dual lands so I can cycle. So I have blue, so I need some blue something. Blue white maybe. I mean, what I refer to as house game is a game where you lose on the long run to the house, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know opening booster packs is like almost never going to be plus CV, but I mean, it's not like the stickers or whatever that like literally are worthless. At least Magic, like. Fountain of Arogrin? Yeah, I figured I would just keep the... Do I even have red cards left in my deck? Yeah, I guess I don't have red in play yet. I figured I wanted to be able to cycle... Oh, they brought in Path. Okay. I don't know, apparently people were complaining that the latest set didn't have great value, and then other people were arguing like, dude, no one's forcing you to buy these Magic cards. It's like a luxury product. I don't know. I thought that made sense. I mean, just super entitled, I guess. Could have double salt crack, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to get to a point where, because I'm at 14, they have 3 cards in hand. Should I just... I guess the longer I wait, the worse it is. I already have 3 removal spells for creatures, really. Alright, so that's good for me. Now I can't get double skull cracked. Gain 4. Gain 4, get a 1/1. Where are you? Who's the best MTG Hall of Famer at poker? I don't know. I mean, Finkel didn't play very long. Like, the one was the best results, probably just Ifra, right? The one, like, was the highest ceiling. I don't know. Huey, Ifro, Finkel. Obviously, they're all incredibly smart people, so kind of pick your champion. So if I path Goblin Guide, potentially have to wait 2 turns to kill their next creature. And if I play get a Triumph turn on, I can go Triumph. Which Triumph? It would have to be white-black into Breeding Pool. It lets me play removal on turn 3. I discard one of the fetch lands, just Misty Rainforest. It's kind of good. Like feeds the Uro. Why am I getting that today? It's the second time someone refers to that. I should. I mean, you can play Magic however the way you want it with your friends, but I think separating lands and spells is not a good idea. It'll not make the game better. Oh, but Kaya's got on top. That's exciting. I mean, Magic player, poker player who played Magic. I mean, there's like Scott Seaver, Isaac Haxton, and ZJ. All these guys played Magic. Boken's probably pretty underrated too. Good old Noah. Should I fetch for Triumph and then play Field of Ruin, or should I fade Breeding Pool? Should I do Breeding Pool into Basic Swamp? What gives me better mana for the future? Breeding Pool into Basic Swamp lets me cast Trophy. Isn't Bonoma the winningest tourney player of all time? Yeah, highest winnings, I think so. Yeah, Ike Haxton played Magic too. It's pretty gross. It puts me in a... Do I do Snap Path? I mean, Snap Path's probably better than Trophy, right? That had been bad. Oh, wow. Wait, what? Oh, it's creature. Oh, I didn't realize it worked with Eidolon. Well, that was unfortunate. It kind of sucks. And there's no way I'm alive, right? Man, I needed one of my 4-mana Planeswalkers. No, that doesn't even do anything. That was close. They drew too well.
Yeah.
played burn twice. 2 burn decks, 2 Tron decks. Playing against Tron's a bit more fun than playing against burn. Have you thought about playing the WSOP online this year? I don't think I legally can. I don't think the sites are approved by the French governments. And no, I would never. Actually, that's not true. Maybe if someone told me these tournaments were super soft, I would maybe play a few. What advice would you have to people who are newer to Magic on wanting to get competitive? Kind of depends where you live, what you like. I mean, ideally, if you have time and you're motivated and you should like play on Arena. You should just do it all. You should play on Arena. You should play local PTQs when they come back in paper. But right now, I guess Arena. If you have money, Magic Online. If you want to get better, watch streamers. Try and become friends with other good players. What do I want to do here? Do I want to slow them down a bit, or probably slow them down first? So I have black, blue, green, green. Maybe just get forced so I don't have to shock myself next turn. Marcis says, grinding locate PTQs in order to improve and meet local testing groups was definitely the best thing for me. I think that's good advice. Nice. Well, I'm definitely casting Uro. I can't have Trophy and Veto up because I got Raw Green Triumph. Maybe I'll just put a bunch of lands into play tapped. Trying to think how badly I want to preserve my life total here. So next turn, if I bring back Uro, I'll have 6 mana. So if I bring back Uro, if I get... So if I get the white, black, green Triome, if I have white, black, green Triome and Breeding Pool up, I can play either Veto or Trophy, so maybe I'll do that. This way I can go Uro and have all my spells up. But the reality is I'm probably gonna have to force something this turn and use Trophy on something. We'll see. Blue, green, green. Don't want to shock myself. Do I even want to play the land? I might not even play the land if I draw. They probably have dismembers and stuff. So I need to force with Veto. Probably force actually was Narset. Path something. Alright. Then, yeah, I don't know. I think this is fine. Wait, was it really I was just still trying to find the the OG tweet that sparked the whole like ranking discussion. And I saw a poll Holy Diva did about like, where do you think Croaky's ranks right now as of best players in the world? Oh, now I can't block if they have Dismember anymore. I think it's Ellen Bogan's tweet. Oh, that was the OG. I saw that tweet and I was like, why are you even tweeting that, you know? Like, who cares? Like, why would you? It feels like it's just trying to start shit. It's like, just I don't know. I thought it was pretty bad tweet. It feels bad to not play anything, but I do want to be able to counter stuff and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm getting all the raids all the time, Francisco. Look at all these people I tricked into thinking I like them and they just raid me all the time. Welcome everyone. Hope you had a good stream, buddy. I joke, I kid. What do you play, Francisco? If you want real modern content, you can give F Palooza a follow on Twitter. Map's gonna be nasty if they ever have a ballista. Oh well. GG. I get trophy the land they get, but they still get like 12 mana out of it. It's a lot of mana. I'm gonna have that reshaper probably. You got paired against Mill with 2 oracles in your deck. When you're playing Mill and you get paired against someone who has an oracle in their deck.
You can't believe what fell.
There is justice in the world after all. No, dude, What You Say just gets my videos flagged on YouTube. I can't use it anymore. I should record it, actually. What you say? It might also get flagged because my singing is just so pristine. Ah, here it is, the ballista. Big Bud Ballista. Also, these tomes are doing work. Look at all these permanents they have. They're just staying the game. What did I have on top chat? Uro and what? I forget. Uro and Triumph. Alright, thanks. Oh, that's all my white mana. Like, does anyone really care who's better? Like, does it matter? Isn't it like some, like, thing from the past? Or we're playing Snowlands because I was gonna play Ice Fang in this deck, but I don't know. I think the Snowlands look pretty dope, honestly. Assuming they can get something good. Uro. Uro, the best planeswalker ever printed. Speaking of best planeswalker ever printed. Wait, I don't have a single I don't have a single Field of Ruin. Always unlucky. Hopefully I have a blue fetch left I can get. Watery Grave, that should do it. Blue, green. Green, blue. The Niv? The one Niv? I don't know. It's true, I haven't drawn the Niv yet. I like my chances. Question is, do I go after a Tron land? Well, no, I definitely don't do anything. Ballista's not close to lethal. 9, 11, 15, 18. Should I start picking them? 4-turn clock. Maybe they should have just Chalice for 4. I feel like Chalice for 1 was not the play. Regardless. Oh. Oops. Bit late to the party, but why not? That's why I -2 her right away, or minus the fairy. Oh, I can't even play Cling. Game still appears to be wildly unlosable, but never know. I would say Uro was pretty good this game. I don't know what chat thinks, but I vote Uro was decent. Hey G-Champ. It's not bonus content, it's my regular stream. Everything's bonus these days. Sounds better. Bonus. Bonus. Bonified. Bonified modern content. Pav really depends whether or not they keep in Chalice against you. If you know they keep in Chalice, boarding out down to a few paths is a pretty good idea. If you know they don't, then I don't know. Maybe Pav's better than Kaya's Guile. How did I get rid of the French accent? Just spoke English instead of the baby, and my mom, you know, she didn't have a French accent, and I spent a lot of times around American people. Alright, so I need to get one that casts Assassin's Trophy. So I need maybe white plus Assassin's Trophy. Maybe Savai actually? Sure. They had free waste, right? How do you get a French accent? I don't know, just start chain smoking and eat a lot of cheese and drink wine. Maybe wear a beret. Okay, I didn't even see. Salut Kong. Comment ça va? Comment ça va les loulous? Kong est mon viewer préféré. Mais c'est pas vraiment un... C'est pas un vrai être humain, c'est un produit de l'intelligence artificielle qui a été fabriqué par un de mes autres subs préférés, Adam. Il a fait du vraiment bon boulot parce que Kang, franchement, si tu fais pas gaffe, tu penses vraiment que c'est un être humain. Mais là où il se fait griller, c'est quand il joue au trivia et qu'il répond en genre 2 secondes à chaque fois. Bon, c'est un peu grillé quoi, qu'on a affaire à une machine et pas vraiment un être humain. Est-ce que je préfère les cartes en français ou en anglais? Pas de préférence, mais j'aime bien quand mes cartes sont dans la même langue, quoi. Les 4, tu vois, les 4, j'aime bien quand c'est les 4, même dessins, etc., etc. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait là? Ils ont pris Path plutôt que... Ouais, ok, ça a du sens. Ça a clairement du sens. Ma recette préférée? Je sais pas, mais on a commandé chez le restaurant indien encore là pour la 2e fois cette semaine et c'était très très bon. Ça fait bizarre de m'entendre en français. Ouais. Un classique. Kang, pourquoi t'as choisi ça? Pourquoi t'as choisi cette récompense? T'as trop de points? Imagine un jour je fais une récompense à 1 million de points, un truc de ouf. Tu seras dégoûté d'avoir gâché tous tes points sur ça. Ok, ils ont laissé Chalice dans leur jeu. Kang's like, what? Kang's like, sorry, I don't speak Spanish. Oh, they did it for 2 this game. Okay. I'm sure that was necessary. Est-ce que je joue à Pokémon? Non. Je joue pas à des jeux de cartes d'enfants comme ça. I don't play. Someone asked me if I played Pokemon and I said I don't play these children card games. Only adult card games. Very adult. Man, my hand does nothing. Should I just make a bunch of 1/1s? Could use more white mana, I guess. Should I cycle? Yeah, I'll cycle. I have 4 cards in hand. Ooh. The Gambit. I feel like a chess player. The yellowhat Gambit. Should I just get the Blast Zone? No, it's dumb. I'll get a tower. Why am I playing Gambit? Because look at all the other cards I'm playing that work well with Gambit. I run them out of basics. Exactly. I've used a blue card here. How did I come across of Gambit? I think I was probably just searching for destroy target land the other day. And then I saw Gambit and my eyes just went like... I was like, I need to play that card at some point. Ta gueule, ta gueule. They're being out. Chalice for 2 is doing work this game. Geomancer's Gambit didn't go 15 to MH. Gambit was like a playable card in MH1 draft. You would just kill your own lands, right? There was like a few decks that used it decently well. Alright, chat, I'm gonna cast Nassif for the first time this league. It's kind of exciting. I'm cautiously excited. Blue, green, black, white, red. Helix or Trophy? Which one am I more likely to need? Probably Helix. Why didn't we attempt to break standard Niv? Dude, I've tried so much. Not recently though. There was nothing new in M21 and not even in Ikoria, I think. Oh, you got the Triumphs, I guess. But I played a bit of 5-color Nivs with the Triumph. It was still like... You could maybe actually build a... Yeah, maybe 5-color Nib's decent right now. You just have to build your deck. You just have to like play all the cards that are annoying for Team Erect. But what's that? You probably have to build a version with Thought Erasure and Teferi. I wonder what they have in hand. Probably just lands. They had that one waste. They drew one of their wastes naturally. Au naturel. How does Niv cheat on mana? Well, either you actually have a reasonable mana base with Passage and Triumphs, and I mean you can play Lantern. You get to play Uro and Growth Spiral if you want to. You can yeah, I don't know what else I was gonna say, but damn, wrong one. If I 5-0, I already lost one. About to be 3-1 though. 1-1 versus Burn. 2 versus E-Tron. Magoose always rooting for my opponent. Some things never change. It's good to know that no matter what, I'll always have Magoose rooting against me. Have you played more Modern Magoose this week? I need Modern updates. I need the latest update if you've played more Salt Ice Snow especially. It's pretty aggressive. Well, at least I drew a blue card. So that's good. I guess I should just kill the Blast Zone, even though I really want to draw a card. I really want to implode them. 3 mana implode. Fairy would be nice so I can play Unleash the Fury. Play all the 2 mana cards. Uro and Nico be hand in hand. Just as it should be. Two mana cost tribal over here against the Chalice. I'm gonna get his Snaring Bridge, yeah. So what does he do when he flips? Draw 2, 10 damage to a Planeswalker. Creature of Planeswalker from a graveyard onto the battlefield. The ultimate is kind of these two. So I can put a Niv into play right away. It's kind of nice. Draw 2 or put a Niv into play. Alright, let's draw 2. That's right. Yellowhat. That's not exactly Niv. Nico Bolas. Wow, brutal. Oh, is Karn not an issue? Dude, I totally forgot they could use... I totally forgot I should shoot Karn first. Yeah, of course. Hall of Fame, by the way. Am I actually gonna lose this game? Thank God I drew a Gambit. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. No need to... I don't think JRR2 is a bad person. Just got hooked by Twitter arguments. It's fine. I mean, the ladder is good practice. It's obviously super hard to get number 1. But it's also obviously super dependent on like getting number 1's like just huge time commitment. I don't know. I also saw the argument that it's like why do people treat the ladder on Arena differently than in other games? It's because, I mean, first of all, there's like a bunch of different formats, and then in Dota or League, I'm assuming the best players, that's all they do, they play the ladder, I'm assuming. Oh, I could just kill them. Whoops. Like a Dota player, I guess they play like competitive too and stuff, but they spend a ton of time playing on the ladder. But even like the number 1, the top ranked players on the Dota ladder, not always the best players in like team like 5v5. It's different. It's like a different game. I don't know. Just too hard on Twitter it's just pretty nuanced. You can't just be like 0 100 and I don't know, I mean it's always the same thing. It's like if you want to, some people take the time actually and argue back and forth and then you get to something, but you can't just fit it all in a tweet. There's just not enough people that play at the same time to... I mean, it's either that or waiting like 20 minutes for a match or something. Do you really just want to wait 20 minutes for your match? Let's see, Burn or E-Tron chat. It's a 50-50. Oh, Burn. Blue-red Burn. Tron doesn't, Storm doesn't play Spire Bluff Canal, right? I have a doubt. Vetra Storm does, really? That seems weird. Can he really afford to have lands that come in play tapped on turn 4 and 5? As a Storm matchup, probably not very good. Where are my failed pushes? Ooh, another person who took the blue-white Huron deck to Mythic. Congrats. I told you it was Storm or Burn. I told you it was Burn. Probably have a bunch of basics, and they probably use the extra basics decently well, because I'm assuming they just play four of the sack lands. 4 Fiery Islet. Blue-red Blitz, sorry. Good four stats. Trying to think. Game's probably gonna go long. I can probably just hard cast both forces at some point. So they're probably gonna play that stupid that one, you know. I'm just gonna force that. I'm just gonna cash in my forces while I can. I'll have the mana up. Yeah. One on top, one on bottom. Alright, opponents, what's it gonna be? How badly do you want it? How badly? Probably not gonna search land, honestly. The old top card is legit good. They don't really need more lands. It takes a true Hall of Fame player to force an opt. That's right. Huff. That was a good draw. Well, it'd be pretty good value if they double burn spell Ren. Oof. Yikes. Maybe I should have Rent first. I won't be too greedy. Hey Prime, hey Krieg. We're 3-1. We went 1-1 versus Burn and 2 versus Eldrazi Tron. Maybe I should just play Chromatic Lantern. Do the decks that play Blood Moon usually have, I guess, two questions. Do the decks that play Blood Moon usually have good answers for Chromatic Lantern? And B, what happens if they play a Blood Moon after you play a Chromatic Lantern? Pillage, yeah. They don't interact. Lantern wins. Easy Lantern. I love it. Uro and casting Uro and Nicobolus in the same turn. Oh wait, it's actually not the 5 colors of magic. Alright, it's not as impressive. Not as impressive as I thought I was. I guess I'll just play Ashok. This way they can't cast Reveler. I thought it might have been Scoop Face there. I didn't have mana for Bolus? I had mana for Bolus, right? Red, black, blue. Should I flex? Force and not exiling Nicobolus. Opponent. Alright. Seems reasonable. They're gonna have some ghosts after sideboard, I think. I actually don't hate bringing a Veil or two. Not sure Ren 6 is supposed to be good. Is that 4 Kai's Gal to exile the graveyards? Maybe I don't need Ashok. Oh, I said I wanted Veils. Ah. Turn 1 drop. GG. I could do like Rogrin into Forest into Swamp. That would be the worst. Oh yeah, double blue, red, green, white, black. Nice. I look sleepy. Yeah, I'm a bit tired. I only slept like 5 hours last night. I was maybe gonna play a bit of Arena after this league, but maybe I'll go play some Raid Shadow Legends. Do some clicking. Honestly, I don't think I would ever spend money, but I could see playing like the Mafia War game, like the Facebook games, you know, just do your daily quests or whatever. I wonder how many people play Arena just as a Facebook game, you know, just like daily quests, get their golds. Treat our beautiful game. Treat our incredibly rich, amazing, beautiful game just as another one of their, you know, stupid game. They're like, Magic, Shadow Legends, same deal, same difference. Oh yeah, I'm sure a lot of people do. I'm only half joking. I think it's fine, obviously. I mean, it's... Arena is in Magic. It's a freemium game, kind of sort of based on Magic. I think the only big thing is like knowing when your opponent has a spell and stuff if you don't play in full control. Otherwise, it's pretty much Magic. Do they play Spell Pierce? They might have brought in Dispute. They could have Spell Pierce. Magic is not a real game. It's only a fancy version of Arena for tryhards and rich people. What do you think, chat? Trophy or Kaya's Guile? Where did the coward move and bait was Trophy? They had the spell pierce. Was I supposed to just trophy on my turn? Just so that I don't take one more damage? Surely they just don't have another spell. I guess I can force on their turn. Yeah, I'll do it on their turn in case they have another spell pierce. So I can force a spell pierce. Hey Steven. Alright, I guess I'm gonna do 4 life. Maybe exiling graveyard is good. I don't know if 4 life is as relevant again. I mean, the 1/1 doesn't do anything against Lava Dart, really. It's not like they're gonna cast Reveler this turn, so I have a little time. What's that? They're really struggling with that spell, whatever it is. It is Reveler. And they had 3 cards in hand. Wait, they had mutagenic growth in hand? And they didn't cast it before Reveler? Huh? What is happening? What is actually going on over there? That is so weird. So close yet so far. So I could plus friend or I could minus it to make them use a Lava Dart. I got the wrong Triumph. Well played me. I really outdid myself on that Triumph. I knew they could do that, but that's fine. I mean, might have won this game if I had just exiled the graveyard. I think maybe I should have, honestly. They don't. I mean, they have burn, but good play by me, not being able to cast veto there. Bit late. Should have gone with forest, obviously. Oh man, my fetch landing skills are avoid Veil versus this deck. I think it's good. I brought in 1. I think it's good enough. What could Veil be here? It would be like a Teferi or a Nissa. Like, it's pretty easy to cycle if you need to, and if you get a Pierce or a Dispute. Ryan 6 has been good. Ashok's very worth it, honestly. Reveler is just such a big part of their strat. Yeah, I don't hate Teferi either. You don't like Veto against light up the stage and stuff? Yeah, Veto's pretty bad, I agree. I was expecting them to have Dispute because of Uro. I could keep all the lands and just get rid of Ether Gust. I don't hate that. I do hate that, actually. I think it's pretty bad. Ashok doesn't seem good. I think Ashok's actually pretty good. They're just so reliant on Reveler in some of these games, and like just so good was Uro. I don't know. I have a lot of cheap removal to protect it as well. Yeah, fetch lands, I guess. Yeah, if Kazgal, I guess I would need to play Kazgal properly, which is not a given. Which apparently is just not a given. I think it does that because of the Deuter Son. The free entity. How do you tell which game it is on Modo? Feel like there's a way. I mean, you can go to log, I guess. No, maybe it doesn't say anywhere besides log. I had a decent answer to it, but I also had Uro and Kaisgal. Why not, right? So I can spend my turn casting Uro and not just Guile. Pretty sick. I can path end of turn. And Uro on my turn. That card's legit in Modern. It's not very good in Standard. But people have been doing well with that blue-red deck. Should just play Ren 6? Just kidding, I can't cast it. Shall lead was Jace? Or just Uro? Just get veiled into, just get disputed into oblivion? Nope. I've been playing pretty scared recently. Not a fan of that. Need to play a bit less scared. Yeah, plus Jace eats everything anyways, you're right. Probably just want to play 4 red and 6 in this deck. I like my Uro, thank you. Alright, I'm going to do Exile Claws this time. Alright. We got 4 wins with this deck. Played against 5 fair-ish decks, I guess.